Hi, my name is Songbird and welcome to Humble Hour, a series where I dedicate an hour to playing a new game that I acquired through a Humble Bundle or some sort of thing through the Humble Store. And today's game is Kentucky Route Zero. I know nothing about the game other than its name, so let's get into it. Oh, I'm playing now. Okay. Dog, truck, dog. An old hound and straw hat both have seen better days. Okay. Truck. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its signs on its side are the words Lissette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, and Curiosities. So it's a point and click, I guess. Oh, and when you're near stuff, then stuff like... Okay. Got it. Well, can I go over here? Highway! An interstate highway, 65 miles an hour, interstate highway 65. I guess it's Route 65, isn't it? Running from Alabama up to just shy of Chicago. It ought to be quitting time in this part of Kentucky, but the daylight just won't shake. The sun just won't go away. Attendant. Why are there two options? I guess the I is observation. Joseph, how do you know his name? Sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Okay, that means talk to them, I guess, yeah. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? His name's Homer. His name is Homer. Her name is Blue? What? Just some dog, I don't know his name. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. I got to choose that. That was an option for me. Ah, okay. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. Are you blind? Okay, you must be blind. It's just a few feet off the horizon. Let's see. Looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I got a delivery to make. But I'd rather watch the sunset. Yeah, it's the truth. You have got to stop and breathe in that road. Hold on, no, stop, I can't read that. Okay, good, it doesn't disappear. You've got to stop and breathe in that road. I bet while you're out driving, you let your eyes wander up the tree line and just, well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. How long have you been working here? I've been working here a number of years. It's pretty okay, you know. I have an advanced degree in a few publications. It's pretty okay here. But you're working at a gas station? Listen, you and Blue wouldn't be driving up and down 65 all night. Wait, you would have been, sorry. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of... Well, to get there you've got to take the Zero. The Zero is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to... have those whining... Wait, what? That's a weird sentence. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. Oh, whining, because... Okay, the lights, when they're on, they make a droning noise. Okay. Because he's blind, right? Yeah. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here. Take this lamp. It gets dark. Oh, that's interesting. Every time you move, he throws a horseshoe. That's what that is. Interesting. What's this? I can turn on and off the lamp. Basement. There are 3 guys down here in the dark. Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice. Papers? Oddly shaped dice and highway maps cover the tabletop. Are they playing like Dungeons and Dragons? Let's talk to them. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry. Didn't know there was anyone down here. Why did I give him an accent? Oh, wait. No. This is not him saying that. This is him making a choice. Okay. Oh, sorry. Didn't know there was anyone down here. Did you hear something? No. Sorry. I was looking at the rules again. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy to find. It glows in the dark. So they're not acknowledging me. They don't see me. What? Kind of weird. Sign. And then they're playing in the dark too. Like, how are they? They can't see anything. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. 1. No open flames near gasoline. Really? No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 1 to 5. So is this a regular thing then? Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. What? What? What's this? No, I don't want to go back. I'm going to go down. Or can I not go down? What's this? Game piece. Oh. Picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket. Okay, so I found that by accident. And they're gone. Well, the chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. I place the 20-sided die on the table. Yeah, I'll put it on the table. Sure. But it's not glowing anymore. It's on the table. I know it is. Alright, let's go to the breaker. Oh, that was the breaker. Okay. This is really weird. Can I go up? Hey! There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Yeah, let's talk to him about this. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe there was a lamplight playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is, damn. That's a weird password. You usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long. Kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Yeah, let's just try to guess your password. Great. Oh, the building. Ah, interesting. The building's in the shape of a horse. Computer. Tap a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. I'm Conway, so let's do Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose, the stars drop away, I talk and listen to him talking. Sure. Wheels slide loose. Nobody saw the accident. You just breathe road. So I'm wondering if you could pick any three and it'd be good. But anyways, wheels slide loose, nobody saw the accident. You just breathe road. So it sounds like you got into a car crash and then our... How's it going in there? Figure it all out? Sure you are. Games. Let's see what games is. Games is not real. What? Then why would you give me the option for that? Messages. From Donald at hotmk.mail. Message choose from account at Consolidated Mail. Sure, let's read them. Fragments dim of lovely forms. What? Oh, it's a subject. Joseph, I know it's been a while and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp and we are old and lame. Never mind. I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those days in the lab with you and your dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Xanadu? What, Xanadu? Well, so have I. I am so lost. I don't know. Alright, that was message 1. What is message 2? Account standing, urgent. Dear Equus Oil. This is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we have switched you to our low reliability, dirty power plus plan. low reliability, dirty power plus plan. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to sustained brownout select. Sincerely, your friends at Consolidated Power. End of message. Okay. Why would he need power? I mean, I guess except for light, or except for actually pumps. All right, so games don't exist. Let's go to the address book. The 0 Dogwood Drive, Marquess. Well, he told me to look for Marquess. 100 Macondo Lane, head northeast on 65, then turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Where are we? Is that this thing up here? I just noticed it. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Got it? Out there in Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. What? Hey, look, while you're down there, I loaded that old TV of mine in your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weeva Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. I'm guessing some sort of metaphor. The accident they're talking about was him, and he's just completely dead. And he's not coming to terms with it. Drive. Oh, you're waiting for me to... Okay. Yes, let's get back on the road. Am I supposed to do something? Northeast. Burning tree. What was I supposed to do with the burning tree? A tall black oak burns on the hill above the road. Are you gonna tell me what I need to do? I don't remember. Notes. Marquise. Northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree. Okay, well, how do I turn left? Back to the game. So can I go here? Ah, there we go. Now what? There's something about a barn. Oh, there we go. Can I go there? Oh, I have to click on that thingy, not the icon. Got it. Act 1, Scene 2. The Marquise. Get Marquise. Will the truck tell me anything new? Moving truck room. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. Why are you following me around? I can talk to you now. So I guess we just head up the path here. The farmhouse is up the hill a bit. Keep an eye on the truck. Maybe I can borrow you a treat up there. Anyway. A street lamp lights the base of the dusty path leading up the hill. Okay. I like the move icon animation. It's very unique. Ooh, graveyard. A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, and Marquez. Okay, so I can go into the house. Anything else? Can I go over here? Nope. Okay, into the house we go. That's a really tiny TV. He said it's a nice... I guess just because it's big doesn't mean it's nice, but... Light switch! You're just standing there in the dark? I was just thinking of what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? What? Sure, it's a nice house. I know. I like the large beams that run across the ceilings. I like to sit in the house and think of the hills and bluffs surrounding us like a cradle. Yeah, I like vaulted ceilings too. They're nice. There used to be another house here, but we had to destroy it. We built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater, I assume with the debt. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something particular here? I'm looking for the zero. Oh, you're lost, and that old blind man sent you. Is that right? Of course he did. He's nice. Did he say anything nice about me? Did he send along a gift? He said you were too smart to watch TV. That seems kind of mean. He asked me to return this TV set of yours. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero, I know. Sure. Still going with my theory that he's dead. Whoa. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Dad thought it was radioactive. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna be a little arrogant. I know how to set up a TV. Okay, I'm skeptical. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. It's a pretty crappy barn. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. What do you keep out in that barn? It used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Honestly, I'm not convinced you ever should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back to 65 heading north, and then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Okay. And she's gone. Can you go in the basement? Sink? An abandoned spiderweb stretches across the bottom of the saucepan. The skillet is seasoned with dust. So nobody's really been here for a while, is what you're saying. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing ghosts. And I left the truck running the whole time. What the hell is this? I just met the strangest lady. She kind of creeped me out. She really did. I'm wondering if those dialogue choices really mean anything. What? Oh, they're playing instruments. Okay. Okay, so we're going back up Route 65. Is this the limb factory? Creak along the highway and then turns towards a dirty brick building. The grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. The edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign partly obscured by trees, reads Amer Artificial Limb Factory. Okay, so what did it say? Back in 65, then take the first right after the Artificial Limb Factory. Okay. So is that this road? Can I get on this road? Or is that just a river? Nope, stop, stop. I didn't mean to click on that. No, it's not letting me click past it. Okay, now go right. Now what? Kentucky Road 0. Take the first right after the Artificial Limb Factory. Notes? Nope, those are my notes. On ramp. Okay, that must have been Route 0 then. Elkhorn Valley. Talk to Blue again? Why do you keep talking to your dog, dude? Take it easy. Another person. Shannon speaks in a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it's yeah, it is. Wait, it kind of is an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two, but can I trust him not to change the locks? That's true. Yeah, and I appreciate that, but... Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Hangs up. No work. Oh, interesting. No work tomorrow. Oh, that's really cool. Because when she was standing over, it looked like it's a W, and then they turned it into an N. Or really weird. I wonder what else would have said if. Anyway. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. Oh, and I'm controlling her, not him. Interesting. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lynette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? What kind of stuff are you hauling? Antiques, good stuff. Lisette has a sharp eye for the little good it's done her lately. You know, it's just one recession after another. Everybody's selling their old stuff cheap. Nobody's really buying. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take the highway called 0, so I met this young lady, name of Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with... What? What? Now I'm controlling Conway again. The 0? Is that around here? I've never heard of the damned 0. That doesn't sound like a real highway. But I know Weaver. I've known her all my life. She is my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was a crushed metal everywhere. And we've been hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip from the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion it into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke and it wasn't a lie. At the time I thought she meant it was a riddle or a puzzle, but Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. You are twisting my mind and I can't follow your logic. Holy crap. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? I talked to Weaver earlier this morning too, or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. And what are you looking for? Not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If you're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep you on your bearings. Wait, we've got to keep on our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. We've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead. Do some analysis and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Measure conductivity, frequency response, and stuff like that. It sounds like you're hunting ghosts, is what it sounds like. Sure. Let's look around. Although I'm not really I should probably tell the dog to stay. Or is it... Can I tell the dog to stay? No? Okay. I don't know anything about navigating a mine other than what I do in Minecraft. Put torches on the right side on the way in, and then they're on the left side coming out. PA. What the hell? That runs into the mine's PA system. I kind of figured that out. Do you think it still works? Only the little light in front of it is off. But that doesn't mean anything. There's only one way to find out, and that's to try. Alright, give it a whirl. Is anybody down there? How big is this place? Dot dot dot. Let's do this one. Nothing. Oh, there's some power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit and clear up the air, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. So can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Tries to think of something clever to say. I heard the speakers back there crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Hums a deep tone. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them are ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Alright, I'll set up my spectrum analyzer. So just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense of how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say something that comes to your head. Tell me a story about something. Or what did you have for breakfast today? Here's a story. I used to work doing roof repair. Whoa, jeez. We even fixed up church roof once. Seemed like a big project, but doable. And it was nah, that's too hungover, nah. But then a thunderstorm hit, and it was too late anyhow. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. What is that supposed to mean? One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax and breathe naturally. Oh, that is really grating my ears. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Ooh, I want a hot meal. Wait, what? Breathes and visually breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback. Oh yeah. Good job, guys. Caused a cave-in. What'd you go and do that for, huh? Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Mine. We're still in the mines, yes. Because it just collapsed on us. Good job. Jesus. Are you alright? What the hell? Oh, okay. I've got you. You're alright. Shit. Your leg is pinned. I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Just try to stand up. Careful. I'm right here. Don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. So I'm doing the typical guy thing. No, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Your leg is under a rock. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have.
Look!
It's just a flesh wound.
Here, let's get you on the tram. There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay, there's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram out to one of the auxiliary exits. If there are any. I think there are. What about Weaver? What about the on-ramp? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are on your side. Let's get moving. You're gonna make me drive? Alright then. So I believe this thing rides against an electric cable on top. That's what it's doing. Yeah, this would not be a profession that I would want to do. Minecraft is pretty much as close to actual mining as I'd want to do. Wait, what? Turntable? Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself. But this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? I guess so. Looks like they finally drained it, or maybe it just drained off on its own. The water came in pretty fast, and a lot of the folks got trapped in the tunnels. I'd only heard parts of how it went from there. Sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. But there was gossip too. The trapped miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed. So they shut all the lights off, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks. If the water hasn't damaged it too much. Or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know. The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place, or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way... Wait, which way is which down here? It's also dim and gray. She connects 2 clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. What? We are on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. Let's see, what? Disconnects the bat feeder and the scarecrow, pendulum and the casket. Oh, okay. I was not, what's the word? Not understanding what she meant by turntable. So we can either go through this way, we can go through this way. That's the scarecrow and the bat feeder. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. So we're on this track now, I guess. I have no idea. Sure. So does that mean I'm turning? I don't understand. Whatever. Let's go forward. If we have to backtrack, we will. Oh, that's just the light shadow. Okay, that's just the shadow. I thought there was a gate closing behind us or something. Is this something? Nope. Alright. Onward! That's nothing either. Alright. Oh, that looks like light. Exit! Thank God. Okay, let's go. No, I don't want to poke around. Let's get out of here. Screw this mine. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken tracks up there. I'm wondering what's down there. If you wait for me here, I'll go take another look around. I'll wait for you here. Do whatever you need, I'll just wait for you. Thanks. I'll be right back. So she's gonna go without me. Let's look at the birdcage. Paper tag hangs from the birdcage by a string. Canary 25 tokens. Canary sold at the company's store. Did they also sell respirators? No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free, or maybe the cage was clean. So there's an old saying, canary in the coal mine. This must be a coal mine, I guess. That when the air became deadly to breathe, the canaries, because they're smaller and their metabolism a little bit quicker, they would actually die when the air was getting pretty bad. And so it's sort of your red flag saying, "Hey, get the hell out of there!" If the bird dies. There are cardinals at the Louisville, not cardinals, canaries. Too common, too small, maybe but they have starlings. Starlings are much bigger than canaries. Canary in the coal mine. Tape reels. A pile of tape reels is jammed in the top of the tram. They must have been thrown on in a rush. The reels are unlabeled. The tape is decayed. Lisette and Ira's son, Charlie, talked about the piece of music he liked. Talked about a piece of music he liked made with old decaying tapes. What was it called? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably. Or college. He was a smart kid. Damn pity. Why? What happened? Or are you just saying that it's a pity that he went down the path of terrible music? The notebook at the top of this dusty sack is labeled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses? Houses, maybe? Or verses, even? Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lisette has immaculate handwriting, pristine and measured cursive. Never a stray mark. For the last several months, she's filled out the receipts for each order. Since that young couple complained about handwriting on the order slip. It's carbon paper anyway. It's bound to wear it over time. If they're so precise about the records, they should put it on computer anyway. So if I would have done her thing, would I have gone down the path with her? Well, she's not back yet. I'm gonna wait here a little bit, because I don't want to leave without her. No, I don't want to leave without her. Come on, where are you? Although, you know, as far as that blind guy complaining about the winding lights in the gas station, this electrical whine is even worse. Alright, fine, I'll leave. So wait, I'm on the other side and the car's over there too? What the fuck? You're just leaving her in there? Oh my god, what? How did the car... Oh, there she is. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, man, you're kind of a dick for just leaving her in there. Hey, stranger. I didn't think you were coming back. Sure I was. Why wouldn't I be? People are just disappearing. It's true. Well, here I am, damn it. Sorry. Nah, I'm sorry. Just on the edge. I'll be okay once I get away from this mine. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind me hitching a ride, do you? I kind of got a lift out here and wasn't sure if, when I'd be heading back. I can drive. Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. So are you supposed to be a really young person that I'm concerned with you driving? I don't know. I still need to find the 0. Well, it's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough, and that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver at my workshop. She's up north by Lake Nolan. Wait, what? She was just back, whatever. By Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia. Peonia. In the back of... What is that noise? In the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back of the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head first, just let me know. I guess I'll go back to the farmhouse since I already know where that is. Talk to the dog again, I guess. How's it going, Blue? Yeah, let's introduce her to Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I've got some dried banana slices. Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. I can talk to her again? Stand silently in front of Blue. How's it going, Blue? Take it easy, Blue. Okay, whatever. To the truck. He looks like he's more tired than limping. Lisette Antiques. I guess this is your truck. Yeah, this is my truck. Can we go? I'm ready. Yeah, that's why I clicked on the thingy. So where are we? We're here, right? Or should we go to the new place? Notes? Oh, that is the notes. Head northeast on 65, turn left as soon as you see that ugly truck. So yeah, let's just backtrack then. This is where the, tree is. And to the farmhouse. How many scenes are in this one? Jeez. Alright, up we go. I don't know, this is kind of long and arduous to go up and around. Why did you stop? Oh, she's helping you. Okay. You just stopped to look at the house. Isn't she nice? Wait, we can go to the graveyard together? There's nobody buried here, you know. It's just decorative, I guess. That is creepy. Why would you have a whatever. Decorative, or it's art or something. I don't know. It's a decorative graveyard? Weavis folks were like that. Not morbid, I mean, but strange. Careless with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was from my parents. Now I don't know. A decorative graveyard. Ah. Okay then. Oh, that's not creepy at all. The door just kind of opens by itself. Talk to Shannon, talk to Shannon. So, this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I know some people. Apologies. That's not what you meant. I never really had any collateral. Something to be said for that, I guess. A generic statement of approval. My parents were like that until the company's store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. That did not stick with me. What? For my dad, it was tokens. Wait. My parents were like that, didn't have a lot of collateral, blah, blah, until the company's store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, bad air. But they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. Yeah, don't most college kids nowadays. How did she pay it off? I think there should be one here. Did she even pay it off? She said she was a mathematician or something? Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. What? I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and their car was gone. Never came back until tonight. She seemed really focused on that old TV. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I've ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? It looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Alright, we'll work on the TV. What even is this game? Back to the barn. Okay, you're telling me to go to the barn or something. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Look, they've been in the swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Why do you keep TV tubes in your... Oh my god, the logical leaps. Here, I just pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated. But they're not interchangeable. I'm pretty sure they're not interchangeable. What? You need a serpentine belt? I just so happen to have a spare one right here. I got it out of an old diesel semi. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll fit in your car. Okay, that oughta... Should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? A little bit to the left? Damn. Alright. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now, don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. This is Shannon that's talking, right? Wasn't... So, wait. I thought she was an expert in mining or something, or was that just, like, handed down from her parents? I'm so confused. There, just gotta turn it north, south, and... And the barn is gone. Kentucky Road 0. Hey, look at that. End of Act 1. And I do recall seeing 3 acts on the main menu. Yeah, okay. Restart Act 1, Act 2. I'm gonna leave this episode here since, we finished a nice round Act 1 like that, even though it's a little bit shy of 1 hour. It was good enough to get a decent impression of what's going on, but holy crap, I am so lost. A bunch of the leaps that just, just at the end there where she was, don't tell my customers I clean vacuum tubes with spit. So you know a ton about mining, I'm guessing, again, because your parents were or something like that, but people appearing, disappearing, I am so lost, I can't follow the storyline. And it wasn't really intriguing gameplay to really want to continue more, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe, and if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.